Hello everybody, Jack Saunders from Box to Belly. We're back to doing a cooking sketch today. A little bit of a simple one. I'm going to make the base of a sauce that you can use for anything really. I use it for pheasant breast, stuff like that. But this is the classic pork Normande or pork Normandy. Over to the ingredients please, cameraman. So we've got obviously the pork, we've got 2 pork steaks. I've made them look like a bit of a love heart. That's purely coincidence, I promise. And imagine if you cut me open, that's what something, it's what I look like inside. Pepper there, I've got some sea salt, I've got some Calvados, which is I think a fortified cider. On about cider, I've got a glass of cider there, there's more in the jug, that's just to wet my whistle. I've got some double cream, good quality double cream, bit of parsley, bit of butter, and then I've got some apples that I've let puree down. I've just done the, heated them up in the microwave. I've kept them so they're a little bit coarse because it just adds to the texture. You'll take them as far as you want. Over to the pan, please. So the trick is we've got to put the pork in unseasoned, seal it on all sides, let it take on just a little bit of a heat, colour both sides, and we'll put the salt on when we've sealed it, because you put the salt on the raw meat, it draws the moisture out of the meat. Now I intend to cook these steaks, pork steaks, fully in the pan before I put a lot of the liquid in or anything like that. You don't have to put any salt and pepper in the sauce. But if I start putting cider and cream in there, then pork steaks, they're going to stew. And I don't want that. I want them to fry. So I'm going to fully cook them, a couple of minutes each side. Remember, you can eat pork medium. Don't dry it out. You can eat it medium. It's perfectly fine. In with the butter. Let those sizzle away until they're cooked completely. In with the Calvados. Lambe. Once they're cooked, we take them away, put them on a plate, put them under some foil to rest, and then we will carry on with the rest of the sauce. Over here, please. This is where the action is. Come on. Now, in goes the cider. Just a little bit like that. It's hot stuff. I'm not talking about me. I am on about the cooking. So I'll have a slurp just to whet my appetite. And we'll come back when that has reduced, and we'll put the apple sauce in. A spoonful or so. Remember, I've just left it a little bit coarse. And we'll let that really reduce. We'll come back in 5-10 minutes. So, by the power of television, come in, cameraman. Look at this umptuous, rich colour. Look at the colour that's taken on. Absolutely lovely. When it's reduced like that after about 5 minutes, turn the heat down, and then we'll pour the cream in while stirring it. And this just finishes the dish, the sauce off. Pour as much cream as you want. Turn the heat up gently. Let that come to a boil, then turn it down, letting it simmer. Once that has reduced to your liking, there you have the pork Normande. I like the apples just a little bit coarser. As I say, you don't want those lumpy bits. Take it to a puree. Put a bit of greenery on because we're pretentious. I'll have some more cider. Ladies and gentlemen, pork Normande.